Introduction. The world as we know it is undergoing a profound transformation. Beneath the surface of everyday life, a quiet awakening is taking place, a shift in human consciousness that is reshaping how we perceive ourselves, our relationships, and the universe. This evolution, often referred to as the ascension from 3D to 5D consciousness, represents a movement from fear to love, separation to unity, and limitation to boundless potential. But what does this really mean? In simple terms, 3D consciousness is the state most of humanity has operated in for centuries. It is rooted in the physical and material world, defined by duality, right and wrong, good and bad, success and failure. It thrives on competition, ego, and the illusion of separation from others and the divine. While this perspective has its purpose, it often leaves us feeling disconnected, anxious, and unfulfilled. 5D consciousness, on the other hand, offers a new way of being. It is a state of unity, compassion, and unconditional love. It's the realization that we are not isolated beings but interconnected aspects of a greater whole. In this higher state of awareness, life flows with ease, synchronicities abound, and peace becomes a natural state. It's not a distant realm, but a frequency you can align with, transforming your experience of life from the inside out. This book is your guide to making that shift. You might be wondering, why now? For many, life feels more chaotic than ever. Social, environmental, and personal challenges seem to intensify daily. But these challenges are not signs of failure, they are catalysts. The cracks in the old system are paving the way for something new and beautiful to emerge. The discomfort you feel is your soul calling you to awaken to a higher reality. Moving from 3D to 5D consciousness is not about escaping the physical world or denying its challenges. It's about transforming how you engage with life, cultivating a higher perspective while staying grounded in your human experience. It's about discovering the divine within you and allowing it to shine through every thought, word, and action. Throughout this journey, we'll explore what it means to live in 3D, the bridge offered by 4D consciousness, and the expansive possibilities of 5D living. You'll learn practical tools, spiritual insights, and daily practices to help you embody this new way of being. This shift isn't reserved for a select few. It's available to everyone. Whether you're a seasoned spiritual seeker or just beginning to question the deeper meaning of life, this book will meet you where you are and guide you toward a more vibrant, joyful, and purposeful existence. The journey to 5D consciousness is not a destination but an unfolding. It's an invitation to awaken, grow, and remember who you truly are. Are you ready to step into the limitless potential of your soul? Let's begin. Chapter 1. What is 3D consciousness? To understand the journey from 3D to 5D consciousness, we must first deeply explore where many of us currently reside, the realm of 3D consciousness. This state forms the foundation of human experience and has shaped how we perceive and navigate the world. But while it has its purpose, remaining rooted in this perspective limits our potential for growth and transformation. The nature of 3D consciousness. At its core, 3D consciousness is grounded in the physical and material. It views reality through a lens of separation, duality, and survival. In this state, people see themselves as distinct from others, the environment, and even the divine. Success and worth are often measured by external achievements such as wealth, status, or possessions. Key characteristics of 3D consciousness include duality. Life is divided into opposing forces, good versus bad, right versus wrong, us versus them. This binary thinking fosters judgment and conflict. Ego-driven identity. The ego dominates, leading to a focus on individuality, self-preservation, and personal gain. Fear-based emotions. Fear, anger, jealousy, and insecurity are common drivers of behavior. These emotions arise from a sense of lack or threat. Linear thinking. Time is perceived as linear, with a strong emphasis on the past and future rather than the present moment. Materialism. Value is placed on tangible results and physical objects, often at the expense of emotional and spiritual fulfillment. The strengths and limitations of 3D consciousness. It's important to acknowledge that 3D consciousness isn't inherently bad. It serves as a vital stage in human development, allowing us to navigate the physical world, learn about ourselves, and build structures that support collective existence. The lessons learned in 3D, such as responsibility, discipline, and cause and effect, are essential for growth. However, when we remain exclusively in this state, it becomes limiting. The constant striving for external validation and security often leads to burnout, dissatisfaction, and a sense of emptiness. The illusion of separation fosters competition and conflict, while fear-based decision-making perpetuates cycles of suffering. The illusion of separation. One of the most pervasive aspects of 3D consciousness is the belief in separation. We see ourselves as distinct from others, nature, and even the divine. This illusion creates barriers, making it difficult to experience true connection or unity. For example, in relationships, separation manifests as judgment, blame, or the inability to empathize with others' experiences. In society, it shows up as inequality, racism, and other forms of division. With the environment, separation leads to exploitation of the planet without regard for the interconnectedness of all life. Recognizing the illusion of separation is the first step toward awakening. It helps us understand that our struggles are not isolated and that the pain of others is, in many ways, our own. Signs you're operating in 3D consciousness. If you're wondering whether you're primarily operating in 3D consciousness, here are some common signs. 1. You feel trapped in cycles of fear, stress, or anxiety. 2. You frequently compare yourself to others and feel not enough. 3. Your sense of identity is tied to external roles, achievements, or possessions. 4. You struggle with letting go of control or trusting the unknown. 5. You see conflict as unavoidable and believe in a scarcity mindset, e.g., there's not enough success, love, or resources for everyone. Why the shift is happening now. The collective consciousness of humanity is evolving. More people are questioning traditional systems, values, and ways of thinking. Environmental crises, social unrest, and personal challenges are waking us up to the need for a new way of living, one that prioritizes connection, compassion, and spiritual growth. The challenges of 3D consciousness, while uncomfortable, serve as a wake-up call. They are an invitation to step beyond fear and limitation, embracing a broader and more loving perspective. Preparing for the journey ahead. Acknowledging where you are is an act of courage and self-awareness. As we explore the path forward in this book, remember that moving beyond 3D consciousness doesn't mean rejecting it. Instead, it involves transcending its limitations while integrating its valuable lessons. In the next chapter, we will explore the transitional stage of 4D consciousness, a bridge that connects the material world of 3D with the expansive awareness of 5D. But for now, take a moment to reflect. Where in your life are you operating from fear or separation? What aspects of 3D consciousness are you ready to release? Change begins with awareness. By recognizing the patterns of 3D living, you are already taking the first steps toward a higher state of being. Chapter 2. What is 4D consciousness? As we begin our journey from 3D to 5D consciousness, it's essential to understand the transitional state that bridges these two realms. 4D consciousness. Think of 4D as the awakening zone, where old patterns start to dissolve and new ways of perceiving the world emerge. It's a transformative stage where the seeds of higher awareness are planted, nurtured, and begin to grow. 4D consciousness is not just a phase you pass through, it's an integral part of the process, offering clarity, healing, and expansion. It's the space where you unlearn what no longer serves you and step into alignment with your higher self. The characteristics of 4D consciousness. In 4D consciousness, your awareness begins to shift beyond the purely physical and material. You start to see connections between thoughts, emotions, and reality, recognizing that your inner world directly influences your outer experiences. Key features of 4D consciousness include 1. Awakening awareness. You become more aware of the deeper meaning behind life events, realizing they are not random but interconnected and purposeful. 2. The power of thought. You understand that your thoughts, beliefs, and intentions shape your reality. This is where manifestation practices often take root. 3. Time as fluid. Time is no longer seen as strictly linear but as a flowing, multidimensional experience. You begin to live more in the present moment while also reflecting on patterns from the past and possibilities for the future. 4. Expanded empathy. You develop greater compassion and understanding for others, recognizing that everyone is on their own unique journey. 5. The integration of light and shadow. You confront and heal past wounds, embracing both your light and dark aspects as essential parts of your growth. The role of the ego in 4D. The ego, which dominates 3D consciousness, takes on a different role in 4D. It's still present, but instead of being the primary driver of your actions and decisions, it becomes something to observe and understand. In 4D, you start to notice the ego's patterns, how it reacts to fear, seeks validation, and resists change. This awareness is a crucial step because it allows you to work with the ego rather than being controlled by it. The goal is not to eliminate the ego, but to align it with your soul's higher purpose. The challenges of 4D consciousness. While 4D offers exciting possibilities, it also comes with its own set of challenges. This stage often feels like a roller coaster as you navigate between old habits and new awareness. Common challenges include 1. Emotional turbulence. As you release old patterns, emotions like fear, anger, and sadness may surface. These feelings are not setbacks but opportunities for healing. 2. Spiritual bypassing. It's easy to get caught up in the high of newfound awareness and avoid addressing deeper issues that require healing. 3. Overthinking and doubt. With increased awareness, you may question everything, your beliefs, decisions, and even your worth. This questioning is normal and part of the process. 4. Navigating duality. While you begin to see beyond black and white thinking, you may still oscillate between judgment and acceptance as you adjust to new perspectives. Key practices for 4D integration. To move gracefully through 4D consciousness, you need tools and practices that support your growth. Here are some effective ways to navigate this transitional stage. 1. Mindfulness and meditation. Regular mindfulness practices help you stay present and observe your thoughts without judgment. Meditation connects you with your inner self and the universal energy guiding your transformation. 2. Shadow work. Explore the parts of yourself you've repressed or ignored. This includes facing fears, healing old wounds, and integrating aspects of your personality you've labeled as negative. Journaling, therapy, and guided visualizations can help in this process. 3. Energy clearing. Practices like breathwork, sound healing, and Reiki can clear stagnant energy and support emotional release. 4. Heart-centered living. Shift your focus from the mind to the heart by practicing gratitude, compassion, and forgiveness. The heart is a gateway to 5D consciousness. 5. Intention setting. Use the power of intention to align with your desired reality. This practice strengthens your ability to manifest and trust the flow of life. Signs you're anchoring in 4D consciousness. You may notice you're beginning to embrace 4D consciousness when 1. You seek deeper meaning in life events rather than seeing them as random. 2. You feel a pull towards spiritual practices and self-discovery. 3. You begin to heal old emotional wounds and let go of limiting beliefs. 4. You trust your intuition more and rely less on external validation. 5. You experience synchronicities that confirm you're on the right path. The 4D perspective on challenges. One of the most transformative aspects of 4D consciousness is the way you view challenges. Instead of seeing them as obstacles, you begin to recognize them as opportunities for growth and alignment. For example, a difficult relationship may teach you about boundaries or unconditional love. A career setback could push you toward a path that aligns with your soul's purpose. This shift in perspective allows you to approach life with curiosity and resilience, knowing that every experience is part of your awakening. Embracing the journey through 4D. 4D consciousness is both a bridge and a crucible. It's where you shed the weight of 3D living and prepare to soar into the limitless possibilities of 5D. While it may feel messy or confusing at times, trust that every step you take is leading you closer to your true self. As we move forward in this book, we'll explore what it means to fully embody 5D consciousness and how you can anchor this state in your everyday life. But for now, take a moment to honor where you are. Reflect on the progress you've already made and the courage it takes to embark on this journey. Remember, the shift to higher consciousness is not a race, it's an unfolding. Be patient with yourself, stay curious, and trust the process. The best is yet to come. Chapter 3. What is 5D consciousness? Arriving at 5D consciousness is like stepping into a new reality, one filled with boundless love, unity, and limitless possibilities. While 3D is rooted in physicality and 4D acts as the bridge of awakening, 5D consciousness represents a state of pure being, where duality dissolves and everything is viewed through the lens of oneness. In this chapter, we'll explore the essence of 5D consciousness, its transformative potential, and how living from this state redefines every aspect of your life. The nature of 5D consciousness. 5D consciousness is a frequency of unconditional love, unity, and higher understanding. In this state, you no longer feel bound by the limitations of the physical world or trapped by fear-based emotions. Instead, you align with the truth that we are all interconnected aspects of the same divine source. Key characteristics of 5D consciousness include 1. Unity and oneness. You experience a profound sense of connection with others, nature, and the universe. Separation is revealed as an illusion. 2. Unconditional love. Love flows freely without conditions, judgment, or expectations. This includes love for yourself, others, and all of existence. 3. Living in the present moment. Time becomes irrelevant as you fully embrace the now, where infinite possibilities reside. 4. Higher perspective. You see challenges and life experiences through the eyes of wisdom and compassion, understanding their purpose in the grand design. 5. Flow and synchronicity. Life feels effortless as you align with the natural flow of the universe. Synchronicities, meaningful coincidences, become common. The transformative power of 5D consciousness. Living in 5D consciousness transforms your perception, relationships, and purpose. Instead of being reactive or driven by fear, you approach life from a state of inner peace and trust. 1. Redefining success. In 5D, success is no longer about material gain or external validation. It becomes about alignment with your soul's purpose and the joy of being. 2. Healing through love. You naturally release old wounds and limiting beliefs as they are no longer in alignment with this higher frequency. 3. Effortless manifestation. In 5D, manifestation occurs through pure intention and alignment, without the struggle or force often experienced in 3D. 4. Authentic relationships. Connections are rooted in authenticity, compassion, and shared growth, free from manipulation or codependency. Signs you're operating in 5D consciousness. You might be experiencing 5D consciousness if 1. You feel a deep sense of peace, even amid challenges. 2. You no longer see others as competitors, but as collaborators on a shared journey. 3. You let go of the need to control outcomes, trusting in divine timing. 4. You find joy in the simplest things and gratitude in all experiences. 5. You experience synchronicities that confirm you're aligned with the universe. Living beyond duality. One of the most significant shifts in 5D consciousness is the transcendence of duality. Concepts like good and bad dissolve as you recognize that all experiences serve a higher purpose. For example, a challenge that once felt like a failure may now be seen as a stepping stone for growth. Conflict transforms into an opportunity for deeper understanding and healing. This shift allows you to navigate life with greater compassion and acceptance, freeing you from the cycles of judgment and resistance. The role of intuition and inner knowing. In 5D consciousness, Your intuition becomes your primary guide. You trust the quiet voice within, knowing it is connected to universal wisdom. This inner knowing often leads you toward opportunities, people, and experiences that support your highest good. The vibrational shift to 5D. The transition to 5D is not about leaving the physical world behind, but about raising your vibrational frequency. This shift happens as you embody qualities like love, gratitude, and trust while releasing fear, judgment, and attachment. Practical ways to support this vibrational shift include 1. Meditation and stillness. Quieting the mind allows you to connect with your higher self and the universal flow. 2. Gratitude practices. Focusing on what you're grateful for raises your frequency and aligns you with abundance. 3. Heart-centered living. Act from love in every situation, even when it's challenging. 4. Connecting with nature. Spending time in nature helps you align with the Earth's natural rhythm and energy. 5. Intentional living. Make conscious choices that reflect your values and higher purpose. Common misconceptions about 5D consciousness. 1. It's a place. 5D is not a physical location but a state of being. You can experience 5D consciousness while living in the same physical environment. 2. It's permanent. Shifting into 5D is a process. You may move between states of consciousness as you integrate new lessons and release old patterns. 3. It's only for the few. 5D consciousness is available to everyone. It's a natural part of human evolution and not reserved for spiritual teachers or mystics. Why 5D is worth the journey. Living in 5D consciousness doesn't mean life becomes free of challenges, but it transforms how you perceive and respond to them. From this higher perspective, every experience is an opportunity for growth, and every interaction is a chance to embody love. Imagine a life where you feel deeply connected, fulfilled, and guided by an inner sense of peace. A life where you trust the universe and align with its infinite possibilities. This is the gift of 5D consciousness, a state of being that elevates not only your personal journey, but also the collective evolution of humanity. In the next chapter, we'll delve into practical steps for transitioning to 5D consciousness. But for now, take a moment to reflect. What glimpses of 5D consciousness have you already experienced? How can you embody more love, gratitude, and trust in your daily life? The journey to 5D is an unfolding of your truest self. Trust the process and remember, you are already closer than you think. Chapter 4. Practical steps to transition to 5D consciousness. The transition from 3D to 5D consciousness is a journey of transformation, requiring intentional shifts in thought, behavior, and energy. While the process is deeply personal, certain universal practices can support and guide you along the way. In this chapter, we'll explore practical steps to help you embody 5D consciousness in your everyday life. Step 1. Cultivate awareness. The first step in any transformation is awareness. Recognizing where you are operating from 3D or 4D patterns allows you to consciously choose a higher perspective. Observe without judgment. Pay attention to your thoughts, emotions, and reactions. When you notice fear, judgment, or resistance, acknowledge it without self-criticism. Practice mindfulness. Spend time in the present moment through mindfulness techniques such as deep breathing, mindful walking, or meditation. Exercise. At the end of each day, reflect on moments when you felt aligned with love and connection. How can you bring more of that energy into your life tomorrow? Step 2. Heal and release old patterns. To anchor in 5D consciousness, it's essential to release limiting beliefs, emotional baggage, and fear-based patterns that no longer serve you. Shadow work. Explore and heal the parts of yourself that you've suppressed or judged. Journaling, therapy, or guided meditations can help. Forgiveness practice. Forgive yourself and others to release the energetic weight of resentment and anger. Energy clearing. Use practices like sound healing, Reiki, or smudging to clear stagnant energy. Affirmation. I release what no longer serves me and open myself to love, light, and infinite possibilities. Step 3. Shift from fear to love. A hallmark of 5D consciousness is living from a place of love rather than fear. This requires a conscious shift in how you perceive and respond to life. Reframe challenges. Instead of seeing obstacles as threats, view them as opportunities for growth. Choose love in interactions. Respond to others with compassion, even in difficult situations. Practice gratitude. Focus on what you appreciate about your life to shift your energy toward abundance. Daily practice. Each morning, set the intention to approach your day with love. Remind yourself that every choice, no matter how small, can be rooted in love. Step 4. Deepen your connection to your inner self. 5D consciousness thrives on alignment with your higher self and intuition. Strengthening this connection allows you to navigate life with greater ease and purpose. Meditation. Spend time in stillness to connect with your inner guidance and the universal flow. Inner dialogue. Ask yourself empowering questions such as, what feels most aligned with my soul? Or, how can I serve the greater good today? Follow your intuition. Trust the quiet, inner knowing that often arises as a feeling or instinct. Mantra. I trust my inner guidance to lead me toward my highest good. Step 5. Embrace unity and oneness. One of the most profound shifts in 5D consciousness is the realization of unity, that we are all interconnected. See others as mirrors. Recognize that every person reflects a part of you, offering opportunities for learning and growth. Practice compassion. Extend kindness not only to people you know but to strangers, animals, and the environment. Connect with nature. Spend time outdoors, observing the interconnectedness of life. Visualization exercise. Imagine a radiant light connecting you to every being and element of the universe. Feel the love and unity flowing through you. Step 6. Align your actions with your values. Living in 5D consciousness requires integrating your spiritual insights into your daily life. Aligning your actions with your highest values ensures you live authentically and purposefully. Simplify your life. Let go of activities or possessions that don't align with your soul's purpose. Conscious decision-making. Before making choices, ask yourself, is this aligned with love and my highest truth? Act with integrity. Be honest, transparent, and authentic in all areas of your life. Reflection prompt. How can you bring more authenticity and alignment into your relationships, career, and personal habits? Step 7. Trust the process. The journey to 5D consciousness is not linear. There will be moments of doubt, setbacks, and uncertainty. Trust that every experience is guiding you toward your highest good. Embrace the unfolding. Understand that growth takes time and that each step is valuable, even if it feels small. Stay resilient. When challenges arise, remind yourself that they are opportunities to deepen your understanding and alignment. Celebrate your progress. Acknowledge how far you've come and honor the work you're doing to transform your consciousness. Affirmation. I trust the journey of my soul and embrace every step with love and gratitude. A day in 5D consciousness. Imagine waking up feeling grateful for the new day, trusting that everything is unfolding perfectly. As you move through your day, you approach challenges with calm and curiosity, recognizing their purpose. You connect authentically with others, listen to your intuition, and act in alignment with your values. By the end of the day, you feel a deep sense of peace and fulfillment, knowing you've lived from your highest self. This is the essence of 5D consciousness, not an escape from the physical world, but a transformation of how you experience it. The practices in this chapter are stepping stones to higher awareness. Integrate them into your life at your own pace, trusting that even small changes have profound ripple effects. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to maintain and deepen your alignment with 5D consciousness over time, ensuring this new way of being becomes your natural state. The path to 5D is not about perfection but progress. With each step, you are aligning more fully with your true self and the infinite love of the universe. Keep going, you are exactly where you need to be. Chapter 5. Maintaining and Deepening 5D Consciousness. Reaching 5D consciousness is an extraordinary milestone, but the journey doesn't end there. Maintaining and deepening this state requires consistent practice, self-reflection, and a willingness to grow. In this chapter, we'll explore strategies to sustain your alignment with 5D consciousness and navigate challenges that arise along the way. The nature of growth in 5D. In 5D consciousness, growth is an ongoing process. Even as you experience greater love, unity, and peace, life will continue to present opportunities for deeper learning and expansion. Key principles of 5D growth include 1. Expansion through experience. Every moment, whether joyful or challenging, is an invitation to grow. 2. Integration over perfection. Instead of striving for a flawless state, focus on integrating higher awareness into everyday life. 3. Continual alignment. Regularly assess whether your thoughts, actions, and relationships are aligned with love and your higher purpose. Daily practices to stay anchored in 5D. Consistency is key to maintaining 5D consciousness. Incorporate these practices into your daily routine to stay aligned with this higher state. 1. Morning intention setting. Start each day by grounding yourself and setting an intention to embody love, compassion, and alignment. Example: today, I choose to approach every experience with gratitude and an open heart. 2. Gratitude practice. Spend a few minutes reflecting on what you're grateful for. Gratitude raises your vibration and aligns you with abundance. 3. Mindful presence. Stay present in each moment, whether you're working, eating, or connecting with others. Let go of distractions and fully engage with the here and now. 4. Heart-centered breathing. Throughout the day, take breaks to breathe deeply and connect with your heart space. This practice brings you back to love and calm. 5. Evening reflection. At the end of the day, review your actions and thoughts. Celebrate moments when you embodied 5D consciousness and identify areas for improvement. Navigating challenges in 5D. Even in 5D consciousness, life will present challenges. These moments are opportunities to deepen your alignment and embody the qualities of higher awareness. 1. When fear or doubt arises, acknowledge the fear without judgment. Ask yourself, what would love do in this situation? Reframe the experience as a chance to strengthen your trust in the universe. 2. When you encounter negative energy, protect your energy by maintaining strong boundaries and practicing grounding techniques. Send love and compassion to those who project negativity, recognizing their behavior as a reflection of their journey. 3. When old patterns resurface, view these moments as opportunities for deeper healing. Use shadow work or journaling to explore the root of the pattern. Affirm your commitment to growth. I release old habits and embrace my highest self. Strengthening your connection to the universe. To deepen 5D consciousness, nurture your connection with the universe and the divine. This connection reminds you that you are supported, loved, and guided in every moment. 1. Meditate regularly. Use meditation to quiet the mind and connect with universal wisdom. Visualization techniques can help you feel your oneness with all creation. 2. Trust synchronicities. Pay attention to signs, symbols, and synchronicities in your life. These are reminders that you are aligned with the flow of the universe. 3. Communicate with the universe. Through prayer, intention setting, or journaling, share your desires and gratitude with the universe. Trust that your intentions are heard and supported. The role of community in 5D living. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals can strengthen your alignment with 5D consciousness. Being part of a community provides support, inspiration, and a sense of belonging. Seek out high-vibrational connections. Engage with people who embody love, authenticity, and compassion. Share your journey, share your experiences and insights with others, fostering mutual growth. Contribute to the collective. Actively contribute to raising the vibration of the collective consciousness through acts of kindness, service, and advocacy. Expanding your capacity for love. Love is the foundation of 5D consciousness. To deepen your experience, continuously expand your capacity to give and receive love. 1. Self-love. Treat yourself with kindness and respect, honoring your needs, and celebrating your progress. 2. Universal love. Practice loving others unconditionally, even when it's difficult. See the divine in every being. 3. Acts of kindness. Make love tangible through small acts of kindness and generosity. Exercise. Each week, choose one person or situation to consciously send love and positive energy. Notice how this practice shifts your perspective and strengthens your connection. Evolving with the planet's shift. As the Earth itself shifts toward higher vibrational frequencies, your alignment with 5D consciousness contributes to the collective evolution. 1. Stay grounded. Regularly connect with nature to align with the planet's energy. 2. Be a beacon of light. Your presence and actions can inspire others to awaken and align with 5D frequencies. 3. Hold space for others. Support those who are still navigating 3D or 4D consciousness by offering understanding and compassion. The joy of living in 5D. Maintaining and deepening 5D consciousness is a journey of continuous joy and discovery. You'll find greater fulfillment in the simplest moments and a profound sense of connection to all that is. Challenges become opportunities for growth, and life becomes a co-creative dance with the universe. As you embody 5D consciousness more fully, you'll inspire others to join this journey, creating a ripple effect of love and unity across the planet. Remember, you are not alone. Every step you take uplifts the collective, bringing humanity closer to its highest potential. Conclusion: embracing the path to 5D consciousness. The journey from 3D to 5D consciousness is one of profound transformation, a shift from living in fear, separation, and limitation to embodying love, unity, and infinite possibility. It is a path of awakening to your true self, recognizing your interconnectedness with all that exists and aligning with the divine flow of the universe. As you've explored in this book, the process begins with self-awareness and continues through intentional practice, healing, and spiritual growth. It is a journey of releasing old patterns, cultivating higher frequencies, and embracing a new way of being that transcends the material and merges with the infinite. You are already on the path. If you've reached this point, you've already taken significant steps toward higher consciousness. By choosing to explore this transformation, you've signaled your readiness to live a more meaningful, fulfilling, and authentic life. Remember, the transition to 5D is not a final destination but a continuous unfolding. Each moment offers an opportunity to deepen your alignment, expand your love, and embody your highest self. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be. The ripple effect of your growth. Your journey to 5D consciousness is not only for your benefit, it has a ripple effect on those around you and the collective consciousness of humanity. As you raise your vibration, you inspire others to do the same, creating a wave of transformation that uplifts the world. By living in 5D, you become a beacon of light, a source of love, and a reminder of what is possible when we align with our truest nature. Your presence alone can spark change, healing, and awakening in others. Practical wisdom to carry forward. As you continue your journey, keep these truths in your heart. 1. Love is your compass. Let love guide your thoughts, actions, and decisions. It is the foundation of 5D consciousness. 2. Trust the process. Growth is not always linear, and challenges are stepping stones to greater understanding. 3. Stay present. The present moment is where transformation happens. Embrace it fully, without judgment or resistance. 4. You are supported. The universe is always conspiring for your highest good. Trust in its wisdom and divine timing. A vision of a 5D world. Imagine a world where people live in harmony, guided by love and compassion. A world where differences are celebrated and every being is valued as a unique expression of the divine. This is the potential of 5D consciousness, a collective awakening that transforms the way we live, connect, and co-create. By choosing this path, you contribute to this vision, paving the way for a brighter future for yourself and for all. A final reflection. Take a moment to acknowledge how far you've come. Reflect on the shifts you've already experienced, the lessons you've learned, and the love you've cultivated. You are not the same person who began this journey. You are more aware, more aligned, and more connected to the infinite possibilities within you. As you move forward, remember that the journey is the destination. Every step, every choice, and every moment of love brings you closer to embodying the truth of who you are, a radiant, limitless being of light. Thank you for embarking on this transformative journey. The universe celebrates your courage, growth, and commitment to living in alignment with your highest self. May your path continue to unfold with grace, joy, and infinite blessings. You are the light the world needs. Shine brightly.